Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a video about my full moon ritual. This is not something that I do all the time just because I am a very forgetful person and I haven't really gotten into the habit of doing rituals for every full moon or every new moon, but I'm trying to keep it consistent as possible. But tonight I remembered that it was going to be the full moon and it's going to be the summer solstice tonight. But because it's not the summer solstice usually when the full moon hits or a new moon hits, and this is a very rare event, I'm only going to show you guys the full moon ritual that I'm going to be doing just because I want to have both the full moon ritual and a summer solstice ritual video separate, and I don't want to have them kind of mashed together in case someone just wants the full moon ritual. Like I usually say in videos like this, if your energy doesn't match up with the way that I do things, that's totally fine and totally okay. There isn't really a wrong or right way to do things. It just is personal preference and whatever you feel comfortable doing in your practice. Before we really hop into the video, I am going to show you guys what I'm doing and everything like that, so don't worry about it. I'm not going to just be sitting here talking about it, but I do want to mention that what I usually do for full moon rituals is releasing. I find that for me personally, some people feel differently about this, but for me personally, I feel that full moons are best for releasing things and new moons are best for manifesting things. So usually for the new moons, I use that as a manifesting time for manifesting the things that I want to happen over the moon cycle. And then the full moon is when I release the things that no longer are serving me anymore. But because that's how I feel about the full moon, I usually leave my full moon ritual for my releasing. So that's what we're going to focus on tonight. So without further blabbering, let's go ahead and get into the video. The things I'm using for this ritual will be sea salt, white sage, basil, bay leaf, coffee grounds, a list of things you want to release, a safe place to burn paper, and water. Okay, so usually I do my rituals outside because it just helps being outside and being in the elements, and that's what I find helpful for me. And I'm going to have it so that you guys can see what I'm doing and be closer to the camera so you guys can hear me better. Okay, to start off I want to have some incense going, so I have this bottle here that I burn incense in, and I apologize in advance for any barking in the background. The dogs that are the neighbor dogs are not used to me filming outside, so they bark at me, which is totally fine because dogs bark, but I do apologize if that bothers anybody. So here I have some dragon's blood incense, and I'm just going to light that. And for anybody wondering why I do it this way, it just makes it so that dogs can't get to it, cats can't get to it, all the ashes fall into the bottle, so I find that really helpful. If you guys want a way to burn incense, this is a really good way to do it. So to do this ritual, I'm going to use my Book of Shadows, which I am still really getting started with. I haven't put a lot in here, so forgive for the small amount of spells and stuff in here, but I'll go more into this in a different video. But I'm going to go to my full moon ritual, which is this one, and I'm just going to put this off to the side where I can read it. So you guys might be wondering why I have this little oven mitt here, and it's because this bowl that I burn the herbs in and stuff like that gets really hot on the bottom, and I don't want to risk a fire, so I put it on top of a oven mitt to prevent it from getting hot against the towel or anything like that, or the carpet if I'm burning things inside, which I try to avoid just because, you know, house fires are not really cool, but I do hope that eventually I'll be getting a little cauldron or something like that. I usually try to do the ritual at night when it's dark outside, but because I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing, I wanted to do it right now instead of later tonight when it gets too dark. So before I begin, I always write down the things that I want to release. So this time it's going to be fear, unnecessary worry, pride/ego, blocks towards financial abundance, stress, and health issues. Now, you don't have to have that certain amount of things. You can write down whatever you feel you want to release. It can be an old relationship. It can really be anything. So open your mind to possibilities. Write down what you feel that you want to release, but don't judge what you want to put on the paper because it doesn't really matter. It's all personal preference and what you feel is best for you. So to start, I'm going to put some sea salt in the bowl. I am protected. And some white sage. I release and cleanse. Some basil. I dispel confusion, fears, and weaknesses. Some bay leaf. I welcome good fortune, success, purification, and strength. Some coffee grounds. May the earth ground my spirit. And then I'm going to fold the paper to get ready to be burned. I release that which no longer serves me. I ask that my guides, angels, and higher self assist me with this. May my human self let go and allow healing. So mote it be. And then I'm just going to gather up the mixture of herbs in here and sprinkle it on top of the paper. And then I'm going to take the lighter and light the piece of paper to release the things on the paper. I release these things to the universe. I usually consider the ritual to be done when the paper is burned and you can't read any more visible words. And then to put out the flames, I just take some water on my fingers and put it over the ashes. Give blessings to the universe. Thank it for assisting you in this ritual. And that's how I do my full moon rituals. I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. If you have any video suggestions, leave them down in the comments down below, as well as any videos that you would like to see from me in the future. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!